Rolling.
Get the bill. They don't pay me. Just wait. Okay. Worry. This is the final episode. And I haven't got recognition. Not even once.
What kind of different episode is this? Every time they won't introduce me. What kind? Huh? I deserve respect now. Huh? Why? Why are they treating me like this? No, you have caught me on a bad day today. I don't want to play at all. In fact, what's after this? What are we having? Pizza. What? Is that food?
We're
Showing
rolling.
people how we vibe.
Oh, Eddie baby, it's your daddy. That was a.
Are you ready?
It's the final take.
Episode.
The final episode.
Yeah.
Are you ready to crush it? It's gonna be a fun episode.
It's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be good.
And we're like professionals now, so
I
I mean, you know, we're gonna just crush it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Nyakie, look, trust me.
Get the bill. They don't pay me.
But
Yeah.
I'm a closet advocate. I will not admit.
Mission accomplished.
For him, it's like protect your heart. Do not give a lot. For me, it's protect your heart. Stay ahead of the game.
And kill everybody before they can kill you.
Bam bang! It's the murder business. Dude.
Yeah, like the first episode we shot. Shout out to my homie Lusika out there. Wherever you are, man, I love you, bro.
So,
should we expand on this?
no.
Is this a rhythmic, collaborative, and raw, baby?
Just how you like it.
That's right.
Yes!
Okay, I'm done.
But I was feeling this song. It was putting me in a mood. No fighting. It's not your first time.
I genuinely know this is going to make
I'm
it.
not the one come down.
I know very well this is going to make it.
No problem. You can be me, why bother? Down. Only movie bound down. Only the parabole. Dirty water. It's okay. It's they pay me. Kinjaye on the daily.
Once I'm done here.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not even. I'm trying to find the right filter. Yeah, it's whatever. I think you make you pretty good.
One, two. We're
Showing
rolling.
people how we vibe.
Oh, Eddie baby, it's your daddy. That was a.
Are you ready? You good? Yeah?
I think so.
Final take.
It's the final take.
Episode.
The final episode.
Yeah.
Are you ready to crush it? It's gonna be a fun episode.
It's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be good.
And we're like professionals now, so
I
I mean, you know, we're gonna just crush it.
yeah. After this, people will hire us and stuff.
Then we can recoup. We can get our money.
Okay.
Go get our money today.
Let's start.
Yes.
While he's finishing that, hey guys, wow, it's windy. I don't know if they'll be able to hear.
I believe so. Let's have faith, yeah?
Yo. Hey guys, welcome back to the Marimbas Podcast. Marimbas because we are rhythmic, collaborative, and raw.
Just how you like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We crushed that.
Did I crush it?
No, yeah, you definitely crushed it. But have we crossed that that threshold?
Yeah.
Of you officially liking it raw, Nyakallo?
Wow.
Are we there?
I bought into the brand, but I'm
Yeah.
I'm a closet advocate. I will not admit.
Mission accomplished. Hey, don't you feel good?
This is how you bring me back to the street.
Oh man, from the streets she came, to the streets she shall return. No. Well, appreciate the buying into the brand.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys. This is going to be a light episode. Very fun.
Yeah.
Very free flowing.
Happy fun.
Yeah, we're going to talk about just a couple of things. We got some questions, I believe, from our distinguished correspondents.
Yes.
Catch. Yeah, but how does anyone think that Mr. Ego is white? What claim?
Yeah, so we appreciate the distinguished correspondents for their invaluable input in these conversations we've been having, Nyakallo. Aren't they great? Don't you just love Sheila? Sheila Noma, what a gap.
No, we can forgo Sheila. No, we can forgo her. She's just something else.
Yeah?
I
Sheila's great. I love Sheila. Sheila's a very amazing character. When I met Sheila for the first time, I said, where have you been all my life, Sheila?
Really?
Yes.
You take her home to your mom?
Well.
Yeah. No.
We love you, Sheila.
Sure.
Oh,
Okay.
man. I'm feeling good today.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell.
It's a good day.
I don't know. It's just like the talking drum aspect of things. I don't know. There's a talking drum here, ladies and gentlemen, which I really appreciate. It brings me to my roots.
I really didn't know it was going to excite you this much.
Yeah, it's like, okay, now we're getting into the Pan-Africanism things, aspect of things.
So what are we talking about this episode?
I want to do a little bit of a debriefing,
Mm-hmm.
live and direct.
Okay.
We've undertaken this passion project, interest project, curious project.
Unsolicited advice and...
Yeah, which I feel like I don't know, did I just drag you into it?
You did. By the weave. Just...
But I would imagine you've enjoyed the experience of podcasting.
Yeah, no. It's great. I think I've always said to myself, Nyaks, you must start a YouTube, you should. And I never ever really, so this gave me an opportunity to do it, and it's fun, and it's something, like I said in the first episode, I've never done before, but I loved it. I got comfortable. I was really shy, heavily shy in the first episode. And now I'm just like, they'll digest it how they want to digest it.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, I was too at first. I mean,
dude.
Yeah, like the first episode we shot, shout out to my homie Lusika out there. Wherever you are, man, I love you, bro.
Dude, sorry. No. We haven't mentioned you in 3 entire episodes. Our bad.
Yeah, always in our hearts, bro.
No.
No, but the first episode we shot together, it was it was a little bit, weird, surreal, just because, okay, so what the heck are we doing here? Are we just having a conversation on camera? Essentially, that's what we were doing.
Yeah. And
that's what we saw it as, really. Because when we were just thinking about, okay, so what are we going to do? I wanted to get like a creative thing out, so I was like, okay, so what is going to be? It came up to a podcast. And yeah, so it was like a learning curve that we engaged in and just sort of undertook,
Yeah.
challenged ourselves. So that was more like one of the objectives for the whole thing. Just like to challenge yourself, get out of your comfort zone. Granted, the kind of conversations we were having, we deemed fit to allow people to enjoy,
Yeah.
just because of how sort of introspective they were. Every time we would speak, me and Lucika, every time we would speak,
Lucy and I.
oh, thank you. As a matter of fact, another objective was my communication. So thank you for sharpening those English tools there. So every time Lucika and I would speak, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was somewhat surreal because we would find ourselves to be in similar spaces, like mentally and just like experience wise and whatnot. Granted, we wouldn't speak for a little while,
Yeah.
but every time we would convene, it was like, okay, so you're dealing with this, I am too. And then it was like, okay, we'll connect on that kind of level. So that's what sort of brought about the Marimbas Podcast, rhythmic, collaborative, and raw. Collaborative, because Nyakallo has, collaborated. It's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
She's showing the boy some love and some support, and just also maybe invested a little bit into her own sort of interests.
Yeah.
So it's been an all-round positive experience for you.
Definitely. Other than Sayo coming late and Sayo messing up the sound.
Oh,
Um,
heavy is the head, guys.
no, it's been an awesome experience.
Yes!
I really want to gauge what you've sort of thought about the whole process entirely. Granted, we've had conversations
Mm-hmm.
about, if it's strategy, if it's just like approach and
Yeah.
whatnot. But we haven't really gone through each topic. So, cultural infusion.
In fact, my personal favorite one was the cultural infusion one, because that one I can appreciate the kind of people I'm dealing with here. Nonsensical people who don't have any culture, they don't have any identity, they don't know language, only know Queen's English. Are they the Queen's Pickings? These are the future Africans that we are leaving the continent in the hands of. Not even a little bit of corruption in them. What kind of nonsense is that?
How open you were about your feelings of being the black sheep, no pun intended.
Wow.
Being a little bit darker than your
Wow. Wow.
than your people.
Mm-hmm.
Like how that conversation went for you and the rest, really.
Honestly, in every episode I gave away something personal.
Yeah.
And it's just because I'm a very open human being.
That's just you?
It's just me. I don't feel like you're taking something away from me. I don't feel vulnerable for giving out that information. It's like,
yeah,
it's what it is. It's my truth. So yeah, I was fine. I think
For
you
all
might
of
have
them.
for all of.
yeah.
Okay, maybe wait on. You know which one I really actually regret doing, and I'm just like, maybe we shouldn't air that.
Which one?
Is believe it or not.
Why?
Do you know why?
Why? Because you didn't defend the Christian faith enough, or what?
No. I felt like Tabang is going to be listening to this. I felt like he also held back. So I was waiting for him to so I can also, because I think I told you and him, that he had said something prior to us shooting, and I was like, I'm definitely coming in for you.
Yeah.
When he said it, I was like, what's this guy talking about?
Yeah.
But I was like, no, we save it for the episode. And I was like, and I remember talking to you about it, when we were shooting another episode. So even then I was getting ammo. Yes, I'm going to crush you.
Yeah.
And then, he didn't really come. So I didn't really come either. So I was like, let's be friends, which we should all be. I mean,
let's all be friends.
Let's all be friends. It's fine. Whatever.
That was actually one of my favorite episodes. Let's just be friends.
Really?
Yeah. But going to this, believe it or not,
wait, also,
yeah.
and then Sayo started saying things that I had said to him about how I was going to do the whole defense, about how do you not believe in Jesus like when you can believe in other historical characters that, you know, were born thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
And you said it, but I said it before we were shooting, and that was one of my things. And you said it, so I was like, I got taking my ammo. So.
I took some of your bars?
You took some of my bars. I was trying to drop.
Ah.
But no, that's not actually the reason why I didn't enjoy it. It was fine. I felt like it was very pleasant to understand him and where he was coming from.
Yeah.
What made it my least favorite episode from opening up, right?
Yeah.
Because we're saying what I regretted about sharing
Yes.
is the whole ex thing. I think I went too deep into it.
About your ex.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because now homie is watching it and he's going to be like, oh, so yeah, we still talk about me. So yeah, I'm just.
It ain't like that, fam.
It ain't like that, fam.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the one the only thing I regret, like, telling.
Yeah.
Kinda, sorta. Yeah.
Yeah, like, so you're an open book and
Yeah.
I'm not, hey? So that was another objective, right? Expressing creativity and whatnot was one. Communication skills was another, but also challenging my openness. I am not an open character at all. I am so, like, within myself and just private. Not secretive, but private.
Huh. Do you know the difference?
I do. I'm an expert at being private. So it's not like I'll withhold it, you know, unsparingly or whatever. I will give the information out as per when I deem it. That's it.
Dog, you're secretive. Let's stop there. Let's just stop. Listen,
like So for that Believe It or Not episode, I felt like, okay, I was really particular about not allowing it to be a debate. You know?
I didn't want it to be a debate.
Hold on.
Too much.
Yeah, too much. You are gonna come in hot a little bit otherwise.
No, because you had said some things before that I was like,
yeah.
What kind
What kind of person? But it was more like, okay, let's just listen to him, you know?
Yeah. No, you played, what's the equivalent?
Yeah.
You played middle ground really well.
Yeah.
So I think with you kind of singing it, it helped it not turn into.
I was in between the blue and red pill. Exactly. But I was able to do that because to some extent I do subscribe to some of the things he said. I'm not an atheist, guys. But I do subscribe to some of the things he says, honestly speaking. Like it's just, I mean, the fact that him being agnostic means he's trying to be inquisitive about things he has not seen. That's a real thing. And it's faith-based, of course. But there is an objective truth in that we don't know what Jesus looked like. Not to say he didn't exist. We don't know what God looks like. Not to say that he doesn't exist. We can see his manifestation. And I also understand the fact that there are certain things that we simply won't understand until the pearly gates open or until the trumpet sounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it being faith-based is what I understand. Substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. That is fundamental.
Yeah.
And without that, there is no Christianity.
Yeah.
There's no understanding of it, you know? And it's very difficult to now try to convince somebody of something that they have lost sight in or have lost touch in. And I can get that. And that's why people sometimes leave the church, because not only is it somehow tricky to maintain a level of faith with all the pressure of the world on your head, but then when you are looking at the people who are instructing you to have faith also on some then it's gonna make you withdraw even more.
And you know what? Actually, I wanted to say it, but I think the conversation just like got away. And
Yeah.
it's funny because now we're talking about it and he should be here talking about it.
Yeah.
But, he said that he went and he did like in-depth studies and whatnot.
Yeah.
And, he genuinely couldn't get an answer. And, people around him that I guess he thought could maybe lead him or help him in that aspect of his faith couldn't answer him.
Yeah. Or maybe he just didn't like the answers he was getting.
Right. So it takes me back. I actually know someone else that also like went left, is it right? Whatever.
Yeah.
From the church and from the faith because they didn't like the answers they were getting or they weren't getting proper solid answers. And I just feel bad because we're meant to walk with a group of people. We're meant to walk with people of the same mindset, of the same faith. And we should, in principle, trust that whoever our spiritual guide person, put the name. Yeah.
Spiritual leader.
Yeah. Is able to effectively disciple us.
Yes.
And a lot of the time, a lot of people don't find that. And then it's very easy for them to just walk away because they haven't gotten the answers that they needed or they wanted.
Yeah.
From the place that they thought they could get it from. So I was like, Ish. So if he had gone to someone else that could answer him, would he still be in the same position as he was now?
Yeah.
The person I was talking about, I think the person was like, the reason why they're like very like, about it is because there was something about Jesus being black and not white. And that was the like basis, like, I don't understand. And I was like, what does it matter what color he is? So some things like,
yeah, I suppose.
How do we answer you?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's going to take a little bit of wisdom as well, but, and some level of empathy to appeal to what they are really crying out for, looking for. But that point of Jesus being whitewashed is one of the, like, contributing factors to people losing faith, because if that's the Jesus we're given, surely.
Do people know where Nazareth
it is one side. Exactly.
So,
it can't be one-sided.
Please go and research, guys.
So, it just spoils it for them. And Christianity, like we talked about, it has gone through the most, and Christians do the most. We're not the most, stringent for the most part, but that's besides the point. I think people are gonna ultimately believe in what they believe in.
Yeah.
If it's in the Christian faith, they're going to consume it as they wish, from a music point, from whoever teaches it, from whatever words they subscribe to, whatever speaks to them. Everybody has that decision and that right to make. So it was very interesting that, he was able to open up and come out. That
was dope. Is that why it was your favorite episode?
No, my favorite episode was Let's Just Be Friends, because I was able to come out and open up. Hey guys, I told people,
that was a therapy session.
Woo!
That was a therapy session.
And a couple of people have, apart from you, have been telling me that, maybe I should look into this, therapy thing.
Go to therapy?
As in, go to therapy.
No, you do.
I should go to therapy.
Listen, I'll pay for your first. Guys, you have my word. You are my witness. I will pay for your first therapy. I will.
I don't know. Do you know any therapists in town?
Yeah.
Really? So what, you won't be my therapist? You can't take that on?
I can. I mean, sure.
Is it?
Yeah.
I felt,
but some things you can't tell me. I know you can't tell me. So. But no, sure. Bring it on, dude.
Yeah, that was like my personal favorite because of how open I was. And people might not think of it as, okay, this guy's not really being that open. Maybe it's just, but for me to say that I have trust issues.
That's big.
That was big for me.
You don't like to be vulnerable. You don't like to be seen through. You don't like the book to be too open. It should be like, have one page. And the other 59 pages are
just closed to myself. Because people will just tear those pages apart.
Yeah, close again. Listen.
Should I be more positive minded?
Yes. Be more open. Be more.
But I feel like I am though, but I'm just stating the facts. You can't deny the fact that people are full of shit, Nyakallo. Come on. Like everybody
I'm
has.
going to deny it. I'm going to deny. I told you, you're innocent until proven guilty.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, well, okay. I think so. But then I feel like there's a age where people are just automatically guilty.
Mhm.
Like at childhood. Okay, so adolescence, fine.
Mhm.
You're innocent. Everybody, yeah. You can't hold anything against you. When you reach the age of 8, no, this one is already full of shit. The world has corrupted him.
Mainly guys.
Mainly guys. Hey, the attacks. My man, what did we say about cameraman having a camera on
We
him?
need it, man.
Anyway. So cool.
wait, that was okay. Let's Be Friends was your best.
Let's Just Be Friends was my favorite.
Okay, mine was social media.
Yeah,
Right?
it was social media.
Yes, it was.
Despite my Futurama monologue.
No, yeah, despite that, social media was my best. I think
Yeah,
in terms of yeah,
the flow, the conversation, everything. You enjoyed
everything.
it.
Plus, I looked lighter and I looked pretty there.
Nyakallo,
So
should we expand on this?
no,
Is this
I don't need therapy.
You don't need therapy. So it can't just all be me. Nyakallo.
It's genuinely.
You know what I think?
Mm-hmm.
I think you should also be a little bit more vulnerable.
You don't think I'm vulnerable? You don't think I
You
put
only-
myself out, putting myself out there, I'm not vulnerable?
To a certain extent, yeah.
Wow.
I think you're very.
Are you hearing this, Chris?
I think you're very protective of yourself. To a certain extent.
How? When I share everything.
You share, yes, you share, but
Wait, are you with it? Are you feeling him, or you're just like crap? He's talking nonsense, isn't he, Chris?
oh, Chris is gonna be objective.
No, man. Yeah, but after this, you call me like that nigga was crap.
But to a certain extent, you are protective of yourself.
How?
In as much as you share, you can be open. You don't allow yourself to be put in a harmless sort of lower position. Like you don't want to see yourself in a position of fault or to be at fault.
What?
Yeah, and it's not just exclusive to you. It's really like a gender thing.
Oh yeah, my
But-
whole gender. We're all
but
just
we're
like
But we're talking about you because I've peeped. I've been watching you, Nyakallo.
okay.
But I mean, we're not gonna go in too far. But then you're quick to to push back. No, this
I know
is not.
I'm
This is
on
not
the
my.
offense
This is
at all
this is
times.
not my fault. No, this is not me.
No,
Like,
I'm not
no.
defensive. I'm on the offense. There's a difference.
Why are you on the offense? Because you can't. Because you don't want to have to be put in a corner.
I don't want to
or
be in
anything
a
like
corner.
that.
Yeah, fine. Yes, I don't want to be put in a corner. But guys,
And you don't want to be. You're on the offense because you think people are always gonna come at you.
did you? No, I don't think people always gonna come. Did you go home and you think of how to make Nyakie feel the most awful? Did you go home and think, how are we going to try and put her into counseling today? Did you go home and think, what's going to make her the most uncomfortable human being on earth? Did you go home and think, you know what? Let her not rest. She shouldn't, after this, have peace in her heart. Like, seriously.
Nyakie,
Could I feel attacked?
Nyakallo, I'm here for you.
No. You're the one that needs counseling.
No, Nyakie, look, trust me, if I can put myself in a vulnerable position and in the corner to say that I don't trust people and I have trust issues, but I'm working on it, that puts me
Listen.
in a position for people to come and attack. So I'm trying to
Yeah, this guy's making me, he's painting me in the worst light. I don't know whether I must hide in the corner of my chair and be like, yes, shy.
No, but it's not to make you feel awkward.
Mm-hmm.
It's really just to have a open conversation.
Listen,
and it's out of love. Really.
out of love that I must be vulnerable. Not that I'm not, I am, guys.
It was just an observation.
The Bible says, and now you've even finished me because I can't even quote scripture. But basically, protect your heart.
Protect your heart.
Protect your heart at all costs. Like that's me.
And it is me too.
Yeah.
Hence me not being so open.
I guess it's for both of us. For him, it's like protect your heart. Do not give a lot. For me, it's protect your heart. Stay ahead of the game.
And kill everybody before they can kill you.
Bam bang is the murder bin.
I've been learning actually. I've been peeping it. It's not a bad method. But
no, Sham, I come off defensive.
Well, maybe defensive was a wrong word, but it is offensive. But then at the same time, you've admitted it's offensive.
Yeah, come on.
But at the same time, the purpose or the reason for that offense is a defensive mechanism.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You know, it's not, everybody does it. So don't feel awkward. Everybody out here is like in the same boat, really.
Black woman. It just painted the stereotype.
Oh my God. Nyakallo. You're good. You're good. Cool. So we have questions from our distinguished correspondent.
Yeah.
Mr. Alta Egos. What up, homie? He's not happy with me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a love-hate relationship, really.
Dude, you've betrayed your whole entire tribe to him.
It's not my fault, Alta. I wasn't conditioned.
You need to go to Siberia. Like,
Alta, we weren't conditioned the same way, bro. It's not my fault, man. Understand me.
Also, like, I know this is the last episode, but like, if we ever did anything else, I don't want Sheila. Like, why does she have to be my correspondent? Like, I don't want
Sheila.
We can throw her
I
away.
love Sheila.
We can keep Alta. Alta's good.
Sheila.
Alta's traditional, Nigerian, very up to it.
Yeah.
Hip old man.
Yeah. But Sheila.
But we can throw Sheila away. She gives nothing. Zero. There is nothing I can take home from Sheila. She teaches me nothing.
Well, we'll talk about it. I personally enjoy Sheila.
Snap, she's going to watch this.
Yeah, she's coming for you for sure. But so we have questions from them. Alta, you want to take it away?
Oh, sorry. I have to wear my mask now. You didn't even tell me that I have to wear my mask. This is, what kind of protocol observation is this? Don't you know we are in a pandemic? So, thank you for inviting me to interact on this special occasion. Alta is my name. Ego, family name. Yes, it's a very powerful one. In fact, we have been very strong over the generations. The Alta name is a very strong one, so it carries a lot of weight. And I am privileged and honored to be asking questions on this marvelous occasion. So my question to these ones, you said their names are what? Sean and Sayo. Sayo and who? Oh, Nyakallo. Okay. Sayo and Nyakallo. My first question to you is, my first question, sorry, just one moment, please. I prepared for this one. Very, very, very thought-provoking one. It is if your exact clone, I should look, okay. If your exact clone sleeps with your partner, is that considered cheating?
What kind of ancestral questions are these? This is what happens when you don't put people with education on. Because I'm the true talent here. Haven't been recognized since episode 1. Can you imagine? Okay, can you imagine? All this talent. All of it. I would spit butter malade.
Okay. Alta.
What a question.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how you thought about that, but cool. Let me just do my Googles while Nyakallo answers that one.
The question again?
So, What I mean by that is you have a clone, same thought process, same way of doing things, and they sleep with your partner. Is that considered cheating?
Listen, if it's
emotions.
not me, it's cheating.
Is it?
Full stop. Full stop.
Really?
Yeah. You?
Thinking about it.
What?
It might not be cheating, hey? I mean, if it's you, you're just in two places at the same time. You're at work, your clone is working.
Please let's go to the next question. Because I have no idea what in the world.
All right, man. Okay, Alta, take it away.
My next question is, would you make out with your clone?
Hey, man, this guy and clones, I don't know what he ate for breakfast or what. Like, would you make out with your clone?
No, that would be so creepy. One, and she'd be a girl, and two, I'm not attracted to girls. I mean, I think I'm fine, but I mean, I could go and get another pretty,
What?
more intelligent girl. If I were!
Oh, if you were. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
but I'm not.
Yeah, no,
So-
I don't think I would do that either. That would be very strange.
It would.
Yeah, no.
You're
that
not your type? You're not your type? I said I'm not
No,
my
no,
type, so it's fine.
I can't
Are
be
you your
my-
type?
Well, no, I'm not. In terms of friendship, yes. Like, if I had a guy like me as a
Mhm.
friend, I'm so, like, consider yourself blessed.
Hold on. Oh wow. Oh,
that you
hold
have
on.
a friend like me.
Okay, wait. Let me put this. Quickly. Both your sisters are married?
No, one.
Okay. So your other sister,
Yeah.
would you want her to marry a guy like you?
I wouldn't mind.
Really?
I'm a stand-up guy.
Yeah.
I'm a stand-up guy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, I seriously am.
So you are your type then?
in terms of friendship, yeah, but not in terms
then-
like romance. Like, I'm not trying to look for a guy like me. You know? Like, if I were, I mean, me and Alta would have a thing, but no.
Me, I must say, I wouldn't have a problem with that, you know. I consider myself to be a very, a very palatable somebody, you know. My features are ordained. So, I wouldn't have a problem making out with my clone.
I think I'm a stand-up guy. I would want my daughter to be with a guy like me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like good intentions. I'm never trying to put somebody down. Or anyway, let me not blow my horn too much, right?
Toot, toot.
You're right. So Alta, you have anything else? You know, like, you know, do you have anything else going on, Alta? You have any more questions for us?
I think Sheila had a question. Yeah, she did.
Sheila?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
So,
All
yeah.
right. Go ahead, Sheila. Talk to us.
Okay, so what I want to understand, like, is why do men lie? Correct. Why do you lie unprovoked? What the just small lie, breathe, lie, sleep, lie.
What, you agree to that?
I'm there.
Men
I'm
lie?
there. I am there.
Women lie too.
I'm
You know,
there.
I don't know. Hey, I can speak generally. I would imagine men lie because they want to maintain an image of a respectable image.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they think, their true selves or revealing their true selves would be, rejected in some ways by whoever they're telling it to. And what I mean by that is like, okay, so if, you are earning 20,000 and you tell somebody you're earning 40, for
Mhm.
example, the image of, okay, so you're doing better than you actually are in order to gain that person's respect. I think it's a respect thing for the most part.
Sure.
What do you think? Why do men lie?
I don't know. I feel like it's just this switch that just gets triggered every now and then.
Yeah.
Like Tourette's, like, and you just lie. Unprovoked, just, lie. I didn't cheat. It's like, no one asked you if you cheated. But
What, did that happen or something? Did that happen?
it actually happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like 5 times.
Oh man. No, I mean,
Niggas will lie.
good riddance, right?
Yeah.
All men know how to do is lie. The only thing they are good for is spiritual stuff.
But why do women lie then? Because women lie too.
Never.
No, come on.
I would never.
No.
I'm speaking for all women out
No,
there.
listen.
We do not
Women.
lie.
Guys, women.
Oh, okay. Testify.
No, women
Go
lie.
deeper.
Women lie. Women lie.
Women lie?
Like I told you, somebody told me they needed space, right? It might have been for some. It might have been because she sold it really well. It might have been for something completely
That was
false.
That was not her lie. She needed space from you. That was not a lie.
Oh my god!
Don't pick it.
Well, okay. Maybe the reasons for the space is what was not completely true. Because she said she needed it. I'm just saying as an example, right? Fine. It's not like
Women lie to push their agenda.
Well, then maybe men do too. But then women are very, I think women can be very cunning, honestly.
Manipulative.
Very manipulative, very, very seamless. It's very...
I generally had to intentionally decide that Nyakie, stop being manipulative. Like I had to switch it off.
Really?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I was a young beast.
Eh? You're a young beast.
I was a young beast. Yeah.
Just
not that no, not lying. Just manipulating.
But do you think that some of that is still in you?
No, not.
Sure.
There's a bug on me.
Sorry.
There's a bug on me. You better not put this inside, Sayo. I'm going to tell everyone your thing on the comment section. If you put this inside, there was a bug on me.
I won't tell them.
Okay. Now cut to Sheila. Hold on, don't put this either. I need to do this button. I'm going to kill you if you put this inside.
I'm dead, guys. Sheila, you have another one for us.
They don't pay me. Just wait.
Alta, what do you have for us?
My next question is, why do women find it so hard to be accountable? Hold themselves accountable for wrongdoings? When something goes wrong, it is always somebody else. Why? Why?
Mr. Ego, this is why you are single. This is why you are single. Cut the accountability. Nyara, accountability is for accountants.
Please, help me ask Nokula. You said Nyakallo. Help me ask Nyakallo. Why? I want to ask her myself. In fact, I've never met her. Oh. Okay. We only had one meeting, but that's besides the point. Why can't they hold themselves accountable? I'm just so tired of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone
Men lie, right?
Nodding, yeah.
Men lie, right? Yeah. Now, Alta, my man, I knew we were brothers.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Why? I subscribe to that actually, 100%.
Okay, obviously I'm not speaking for all women.
Okay. Personalize it.
Yeah. A disclaimer so people don't come at me like, Nyakie, how dare you represent us wrong. Why do we avoid accountability?
Yeah, you avoid it. You have a hard time, like just holding yourself up for review, holding yourself to the fire. Why?
Sure. I have no idea.
Taking the blame when it really is your fault at times.
I have no idea. Wow.
But it's a thing, isn't it?
No, it is a thing. Just like the manipulator. It's something that I genuinely feel like is embedded in us as humans.
Yeah.
To lie, that we need to consciously switch off and say, there's no need for that. No need to manipulate. There's no need to back away or from accountability. Yeah, so this is what happened. Just own up to it. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just in society for so long we were made and pushed down to do nothing and be nothing. And now that we are becoming something, we don't want to take not credit, but we don't want to take the fall for everything that goes bad.
Interesting. So it's like a revolt against the patriarchy. Like, okay, so you guys want to run things, right?
We want to run things.
Yeah, you men want to run things, right? So none of this shit is our fault.
Yeah.
It's all your fault.
Pretty much.
When it is actually the woman's fault.
House.
Imagine that.
I could be men are the head of the house.
So yeah, they must just take all the blame then.
Hey.
Maybe we've
the
solved
marriage
it, guys.
doesn't work out, it's your fault.
So now that
you're the man, you're the head of the house.
So now that women are self-actualizing and becoming the bosses.
Sometimes I genuinely want to say, and I know people will kill me, I wasn't there when they marched. I wasn't.
You don't believe in the feminist movement?
I don't know.
Really?
No shame, guys. No. Wait.
Disclaimer.
I appreciate where we've come, and just as much as we want to take responsibility and have more responsibility in society, other than just the household, we want to lead.
Yeah.
You know, we want to make money and have ideas, innovative ideas that we pursue. We must also be accountable for the downfall.
I think it's progressive.
Yeah.
So let's do better, guys.
Let's do better
and
with
gals.
accountability.
Yes. Alta, what else, man? Hey, these questions, hard hitting.
I don't understand.
You know, this one, I want to know if there's any trauma that they've experienced from their parents that they are prepared to engage with. See, my village people are already coming. This is the trauma that I'm facing. If they have any trauma that they are prepared to engage their parents with, are they prepared to talk to their parents about some of the trauma that they have experienced from their parents? That's what I want to know. It's a very powerful one.
What? Trauma from my parents. So now I must expose. Start.
The answer is yes. There is. There is. I'm not going to go into detail, but there is some behavior that I am prepared to ask them about. Just share my observations. I also believe that to be quite progressive.
Yeah.
In breaking the chain reaction or breaking those generational curses. Because you know these generational curses that we're talking about, it's not like hectic stuff it could be like in those little character defaults that we just picked up. So for sure there are things that I am prepared to engage my parents.
Yeah.
in.
No, I'm completely prepared. Like when I was still living with them, it went from parent, child, to housemates, now we're colleagues.
Okay.
We have we see eye to eye.
Yeah.
So we can talk at a
a
neutral point where it's like, but that is not right.
Yes.
I love you and I respect you and you birthed me, but that's not right.
Yeah.
You need to not do that.
You see them as they are. You see them as human.
Yeah.
And I think that's a natural way, of going about things as you grow older. And, it could happen in your teenage years, really.
Yeah.
Anytime. But, you definitely get to a point where you see your folks as humans. And coming up, especially in African households, there is somewhat of a dehumanizing between the child and parent relationship. Yeah. Or in the child and parent relationship.
It changes when you start paying bills.
Yeah, right.
Black tax.
And children don't see their parents as humans. They just see them as parents or the rulers. But then, and that's how their parents or the parents themselves have decided to run things.
Yeah.
Because that's how their parents ran things. But as we move along and the years roll on and COVID just makes us think twice, we become more liberal about things and objective about things and fair about things and level grounded about things. And I for sure think it's a progressive way of going about things, So yeah, man, talk to your parents, guys.
But also, what I think we're coming from a very, like you said, very liberal, very pretty much westernized. Some people could be watching this and like, are you crazy?
True.
At age 29, I will still get beaten.
Yeah.
I will still get slapped.
Yeah.
So
true.
please.
It's true.
So
yeah, and I mean, and in engaging, you're not gonna come at them like accusing them of stuff. It's gonna be respectful.
No. You have to stay respectful.
Yeah.
You'll get put back in the womb if it's not respectful.
Yes.
It has to stay.
I mean, it's just wise to be that way because in as much as we think we've seen all the wrongdoings of our folk, trust, we're gonna have some stuff that our kids are gonna talk to us about. So it's best
Can you
to just
imagine?
be.
That's so messed up. We're gonna traumatize our kids.
I think it's a rite of passage, honestly. It has to happen.
Yeah.
But maybe to a lesser degree, hopefully. To a lesser degree, we don't want to ruin them.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh man.
Actually.
Do you have any questions, Nyakallo?
Do I have questions?
We're doing questions today, right? Like it's a quick fire kind of thing.
Quick fire.
Are we just rounding up any sort of loose end?
Anything, any random.
That's good.
So, I have a question and then there's a follow-up, right?
Okay.
Do guys know that she's the one on maybe the first date or first week? Like, do you know? And if you do know, because it seems like a trend nowadays, of guys, like, they'll be in a 15-year relationship and then they'll break up with the girl and then 3 months later, they found the love of their lives and they're married and they have, like, a kid on the way. And it's like, what the heck? And it's like, no, but she wasn't the one. She is the one. And I remember a friend was telling me she was on Twitter, which I don't dare step into that holy ground. And some guy, they were asking sort of the same questions and some guy was like, I know for a fact that the lady I'm with is not the one and I will not marry her, but I'm still going to stay with her. And they'd been together for like 3 years. And it seems like a trend, guys. Like, do guys know, and yes, this is for every man out there, do guys know that she's the one? And then,
that's true.
Why are you wasting people's time? Cause that chick is there like, oh, he's the one for me. And he knows she thinks that, but he's wasting her time. It really aggravates me.
That's serious. Oh man. I think,
I don't get it.
I don't know if I can speak for every guy, but I think there is a thing of connection from the onset of somebody you might have seen from afar, or maybe somebody you've had a conversation with, and then you realize, oh, this is somebody I can actually roll with. You might not know it to be a rolling with of a lifetime, but at least for that moment and for the foreseeable future, you think, okay, I can text this person again, I can call her, or I'll be thinking of her. And it might just be a thing of, okay, I've seen this person from a distance, okay, I think she's special, she has nice eyes or something like that. Or I've had this conversation, oh, she's really like empathic, or she's really like sweet, or blah, 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 blah. So
yours are using ladies as placeholders.
No, I'm coming to that, but definitely yes. But from the beginning.
What?
No, because I didn't actually say that, but then you sort of like read my mind or something, because that was going to be my answer for the next sort of sub-question.
Okay,
So yeah, we might not know her to be the one, but we might know her to be a one or a special one.
Wow.
We may know her to be a special one from the onset, right?
Hashtag waste my time.
No, it's not necessarily wasting your time.
Hey, now that girl is there. She's single. She doesn't have a man because you've spent 15 years with her.
No. We're not talking about 15 years. We're talking about like one moment. We're talking about a first encounter.
Okay, fine. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you asked if you know if you know the person that can be the one from the beginning. So yes, guys can have ladies to be placeholders.
Yeah.
Stability, constant sex or whatever. dual income. So yes, it's possible.
For placeholders,
It's possible.
for
It's possible.
financial cushions.
It's possible. Yeah. It's not your fault though.
It's not about us.
No,
It's all about you.
it's not about them. Yeah, but it's real. It's like a real thing. Not to say that I subscribe to that or anything like that.
Chris.
Speaking generally. Chris must just flip the camera one time. But, for like generally speaking, yeah,
Mhm.
it's possible, right? And then in those instances where, they break up a long-term relationship and then quickly they've moved on and it's like, oh, so much commitment. Everything the lady was looking for is now with this other person. Truthfully speaking, sometimes there is an education of sorts that a woman gives a man and vice versa, of which they take to their next relationship. And it can be kind of painful knowing that, hey, I've taught this guy or I've taught this girl so much, and now they're taking all of those gems, all of that wisdom, and just using it to flourish in their next relationship. And it can just be a matter of, it is what it is, right? And it could also just be a thing of, okay, you know what? I've spent 7 years in this relationship. It didn't work out. I'm so hurt about it. There is a void. I still want to be in a relationship. I still want to have kids. I still want to marry. And it could just be like a lottery of the next person he or she meets being the one that they don't waste time with. And that can be another thing of, it is what it is. It can be painful, yeah. But, you know, it's just one of those, okay, so, you know, we live and we learn kind of thing, you know. And it could be you too. Like, you're looking so morose about it. Like, you can't be the one doing that to somebody else.
Me?
Yeah, it's possible.
Girls don't do that. Girls don't mess around. They break up with you.
Well.
Whoa! No, but no, it's not true.
No, but a good
girl won't
just break up with you.
The probability is she will try. She will do it. Good girl, they will do it. They will do it.
Yeah.
You're not the one. You heard that a lot, eh?
I haven't.
No, not you. Hey. Yeah. Sorry, Mr. Sensitive.
Hey, I must be offensive too.
Yeah.
No.
But no, girls, the probability is a girl would most likely break up than stay with someone she doesn't think
believe in.
Would. Yeah.
That's true.
But guys, also, I read something on Instagram. I guess there was a tweet, on Instagram. And some chick was like bragging and she's like, guys will settle for everything. Like they'll settle to do every little walking thing.
Yes.
Whereby, you know, ladies have standards. We will only like settle for one.
The emotional things, right? Like the emotional aspect of things, right?
No, I'm talking about.
Yeah, because of emotions, right?
Okay, yes. Okay, yes.
Around that.
So she was like, yes, you know, trying to be a little man for the activities, various activities, and say, you know, as women, at least we are decisive and we know what we want and we're not compromising ourselves and whatnot. And then some guy commented and he was like on the offense. He was on the offense and he was like, yeah, that might be true, but, men will settle for the woman that they want, while women will settle for the men that want them. And I was like, whoa, that is kind of true.
Wow, that's actually a good point.
Like, guys choose. Yeah. Girls, we don't. We have to like, wait, are you going to choose me? And even if the one that we want to choose us doesn't choose us, but still they're like, who's up next? Number 2? Number 3? Number 378? And I was like, darn. That is so wild that it's like that. You guys are lucky, man.
Yeah, I guess to a
Your
certain
gender.
extent, yes. But then
Like,
at the same
You
time,
don't have period pains.
no,
You're
guys.
gonna-
No, there's always a plight, right? Because, okay, that could be a plight of a woman, but the plight
Mhm.
of man being a provider, protector, and all these things, it can weigh heavy as well, because there's a lot of responsibility to lead a household. Yes, you guys can complement, and it's easy to complement something that's already established.
Mhm.
Establishing something is a different ballgame altogether. So, I don't know if you want to be in our shoes or whatnot. I think we all have our shoes. We should just wear them.
We must just wear them. I guess.
Okay. I can agree to that. I can subscribe to that. I can like and subscribe to that. I can like, subscribe, and follow to that.
How do you view female?
In general,
Just in general.
I think females have this grace, like divine grace on them, to nurture
Mm-hmm.
and to just make everything better.
Ah, that's so cool.
Yeah, and it's so telling because they are givers of life, right? They
Mhm.
birth and they nurture, and they are the only gender to be able to. Ish, guys,
I was just about to say something like politically incorrect.
I'm distracted by this dog, man.
I know.
I'm looking at this dog's balls and I'm thinking
Oh,
about
wow.
nurturing ladies and women. What are you saying?
I was just about to be like politically incorrect when you said they're the only gender. And I was going to be like, there are only two genders. But then I'm forgetting the other.
Yeah, the theys and then the non-binary.
So never mind.
All sorts, yeah. We're in a interesting time right now.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen. But I think women are, I love women, guys. I just love them. No, but because, I love them because, because,
Chris behind the camera just went, yes. Wow.
because they really do have this, ability, an innate ability to just make everything better.
Yeah.
They just have it in them. Everything better. Yeah, honestly.
Wow.
And as a matter of fact, the Marimbas podcast has been better because of
No!
your presence.
Shout out to the female!
Yeah, honestly speaking. So it's like, shout out to you and shout out to the women out there.
Yep.
Do you agree?
Yeah, no, I agree.
I mean, okay, fine. That's a really big positive, and it's the biggest positive because, they're the greatest, right? We love women, and I'm just really blowing them up right now. They're also a little bit,
What?
it can't all be sweet out here in these streets. Like, women are also,
Listen, we're going through a lot. We're going through a lot, okay? As women. Okay? Just allow us.
Oh man, yo. So, Alta, do you have anything else for us?
This one is a very important one. Basically, I want to know if there's any anxiety felt by them not taking their morning shit before they leave the house. Do they feel some heart palpitations if they don't shit before they leave the house?
That's real talk. That might sound like a silly question, but real talk.
Warashiti. Kara. Nowadays, banyana basadi. Ladies, we have evolved. We've evolved past that. You guys and your primitive. You men are primitive. What a shitty. Every day. Bake in the bake. We are ladies. We don't do those nonsense. This is why he's always full of shit. Just shits. Alta. There was one day. I shouldn't tell the story, so it's fine. I won't. But he's full of shit. I would spit for real, but I'm a lady.
Okay, early morning starts and you have a meeting in the morning, first thing, and
Our bowel movements are being questioned. Like,
you're gonna reveal certain things about yourself right now.
wait, no, I'm with Sheila for the first time in ever. Ladies, do not do those things.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
We know nothing of what you speak of. What's that? What is that?
Oh well. So I suppose I think I'll agree with Alta here. You agree with Sheila? I'll agree
The
with
thing
Alta.
is, you gave away your morning routine. We have established from the Marimba Podcast season 2 that Sayo wakes up and he grabs his phone to go on social media. And then after that, he will do a little prayer. That's if he doesn't wake up with a nightmare.
You
That
remember?
order.
Yeah.
And then, right after the prayer, and he pays a visit to the 6ix9ine.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I'll just say I agree with you, Alta. Great question. Thank you.
Basically, we are just an advanced gender. When about cavemen.
No, expose yourself. It's fine.
I agree with them. Yeah. So if I have an early morning start, I'm going to by all means want to get that out of my system.
Wow.
Just so that I can focus.
What time do you eat in the night? The day before?
Yo, I eat late. Hey, I can eat. My eating habits are very bad. I can eat dinner at like 1 a.m. Like
What?
a full meal.
Yeah, no,
and
man.
then sleep 30 minutes afterwards.
Oh, so nice.
11, 12, 1. But usually around 11, 11:30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. On
No,
average.
I sleep at 8.
No, you don't. Really?
On most days, I do.
Wow.
I sleep at 8 and I can't eat past 6 because I'm just like, if I eat past 6, it's like I'm saying, yes, I want that unburnable belly fat. Like, yes. And I can't, like, I'll just hate myself for it. So, I don't want to eat after a certain time.
Fair. I think I might have to adjust those habits before it catches up
No,
with
but
me.
it depends, like, how long do you sleep until? If
I'll
you sleep at 1, what time do you sleep?
I'll wake up. I usually wake up at 7, 7:30.
Ah.
Yeah.
You don't even get enough sleep.
That's the thing. So if I sleep at 8, Nyakie, I'm going to be up at 2 a.m. and I'm going to be like this for the rest of the night. So on average, I get like maybe 5.5, 6 hours of sleep every night. So that's my lifestyle.
I don't know. I think I just came up, like, I got used to it.
Yeah.
I was sleeping at 8 because of depression. Now I'm sleeping at 8 because I like it.
Okay. We're going to talk about that off camera.
Yes. Yes. We've all had experiences of, nights of debauchery and outright nonsensicality. So I just want to know if they've had any drunk nights or if they have any drunk stories, because I've been hearing rumors about this this Nyakallo. I've been hearing something about her. I want her to answer that one first, please.
Why is Alta trying to get us to say something?
I think he's trying to actually get you to say. He was pointing at the camera, addressing you. Actually,
why?
He needs work remembering your name. Shame on you, Alta. But
Right.
he had a little bit of focus on you there.
Why?
Yeah, well, you know why. Is there one experience you can think of?
Okay, wait. Say the question again.
What's your worst drunk experience?
Guys, I've never
Drunk
touched
stories.
alcohol in my life.
Hey, Chris.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I did indulge.
When you did. Back in the days. A long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. My worst. OMG, guys. I'm gonna give this away, but like, I don't even know if people noticed or not, but I think if they watch this, they'll be like, oh, that's what happened. So, I was somewhere in the street, and I was, wow. I don't think this is what you're going to expect, though.
Go
Very
on.
embarrassing.
All right.
And I went to an event, right, with my friends, and there were no toilets. I think there were like 2 toilets, and they were like far, like really far, like
Yeah.
really far. And I got like really, really wasted.
Yeah.
And obviously you need the bathroom. Like when you're drinking, you need the bathroom like every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It just runs through you like petrol.
Mm.
Like petrol. Like water.
Hey, the way we're burning petrol nowadays.
Bruh.
Anyway, that's another story.
And so I went like to the ladies and I was there waiting. And there were like, I think there were like 15 chicks in the line. And I just couldn't get in.
So you went.
And I was so pressed. So there was this little pool thing. I guess I was going to get wet.
Yeah.
So I was like, I might as well blame it on me being drunk, and I went into a little. So I went in.
Yeah.
I didn't have a change of clothes. I didn't have a towel. I had nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I did the things and
And that was that.
And that was that.
I'm getting this reaction by force, guys.
Yeah.
For me,
that was.
the worst.
Oh, then I went back and I sat on some guy's lap.
Try.
I was really drunk.
Really? And he must have really liked you.
No, he didn't know. He was like, she was in the water, you know.
Oh,
Water.
incredible. Thanks for sharing.
Niggas will do anything.
Yeah, right. So, for me, I don't know. I must have had like a really, well, I do recall one really bad drunk, but it wasn't necessarily embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
I was at an event, with some folks, new friends, if you will, and I wasn't managing my intake at all.
Dude.
On that, and it was strange because it wasn't like
new
I
people.
had, with new people too, yeah, like, let me just say new.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember really just sitting back and going,
oh no!
leaning back like that, and
oh no!
I had to leave at that point. I mean, I had to leave, and that was that.
Casually, just
Yeah, no, I had to dip. I was done.
that is terrible.
Yeah, and it was like in the middle of
People.
like, in a crowd, like, everybody's like, at that point, everybody's done for, but then I'm just like,
no.
blah.
Oh, no.
It happens, it is what it is. Alta, what else, man? You're killing us, man.
No, dude. You're wild, bro.
It's true.
I think I want to do it out of a car, though.
Out of a car.
Moving car. Just roll it. Dude, roll down the bed.
Telang. This girl is stupid.
I've told you about my online business. So there's so many things that we encounter on a daily basis. Basically, I want to know if they have experiences. And maybe I should just focus on the camera, right? Do you have experiences or bad work experiences, bad stories from your workplace? Please answer this one, please.
I don't think I have a bad work. I once cried. Yeah, and for me, that's bad because I'm trying to work on my emotional intelligence. So I was trying to take leave, and I just felt overworked, and there was a lot going on, and I really need to take leave.
Yeah.
And my boss was kind of holding it no, I'm not going to sign it. Why do you need to go? And I just started shouting and crying at the same time. Cry, shout. Can you imagine? Me, as chill as I am.
Right there?
Right there, in front of him, in his office. He's like, why don't you want me to go to leave? I need to go.
And
yeah. But this is like my first year. So.
Yeah. There is a thing of that first job depression where, or maybe just, anxiety where you just feel like bored out of your mind or just stressed out of your mind or just like overwhelmed out of your mind because you haven't built that stamina to do the whole 8 to 5 every single day. So you get really tired and it's quite common for like the first job anyway.
Yeah.
But for me, I was at a firm, not going to mention the firm, and we had an engagement to do financials for a school, a really big school in Gabs. Not going to mention the school. But in short, a decision by the partner of how we were going to approach.
Execute, yeah.
Exactly. Not only took forever, but it was the wrong approach. Because we weren't considering what really needed to be considered.
Yeah.
So we weren't really accounting fully. So not only did it take long, but we had to then start again.
Yeah.
And do it correctly. And that was her decision. But, did she hold herself accountable for that wrong decision?
Oh wow. This is where these questions are from.
No. Well, that's just an example.
Yeah.
What happened was she ended up pointing the finger at
everyone else.
Yeah. And who is the sort of figurehead for everyone else?
Yeah.
It's your boy! And so that happened and I was put in a position where I'm sending emails now to defend myself and also be objective, paint an objective picture and holding her accountable in those emails, which wasn't something she was used to. She's a partner.
Yeah.
She's not used to having people hold herself accountable or paint objective pictures.
Yeah.
I'm copying managers in this email.
Sure.
I'm really laying it out there because it's coming. I feel like I'm now getting the heat.
Yeah.
So now that sort of did a
back and forth.
Yeah, it was a back and forth, and it did a little bit of damage to our working relationship.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit toxic and awkward after that. And that experience of now having to go back, it did a lot, but yeah, that was my experience. Sure. Yeah. So we live and we learn, right?
Yep.
Hey, I'm laughing because these ones are just not serious at all.
What is the most common misconception that you tend to have about women and they surprise you?
A misconception that I have about women is that they won't hold you down.
What do you mean?
A common misconception that I have about women.
What do you mean by hold you down?
Or maybe hold a man they love down. Like in terms of being with him when he is not flourishing in his career, when he's not thriving. It's a misconception because they will. And at times I find it, well, not at times, every time I see that happen, I'm like, oh.
You've had quite a really good experience with the female, gender. Please, tell the audience, speak directly to the camera. Where are you finding these ladies? Because I feel like some guys are looking at you like,
No, you know what, guys?
You speak really highly about the females, and now you're like, they'll support you.
Well, okay, yeah, but I did say, the women can be crazy, and it isn't all sweet because there are some demons out here. If you've ever encountered a demon, just touch the screen right now. And believe it is well with you. Honestly speaking, there are some demons out here, and I'm not blinded by that at all.
Oh wow, guys!
But I like to maybe just focus on the positives.
You know the meme about why do ladies like to take really hot showers?
Yeah.
And then at the bottom is because they like to feel at home.
I know.
Those were demons from the pits of hell. Sure.
It's fitting.
That kills me every time. Guys.
But yeah,
we deal with a lot.
Yes.
There was another meme. Yes, no, I'm on social media a lot. There was another meme
Yeah.
that explained it completely. It said women only have around 1 week, like just an approximation, 1 week where their body and their mind is at rest, right? And that's if nothing is going on, like in the external. One, we have our ovulation week, which can go from 5 to 7 days. Some ladies as well. Then you have your period that can go from 3 to 7. Some chick said she was doing for 8 days. I was like, and you didn't die. We're going through things.
Then work.
Guys, we're going through so much. No, we're just talking about our insides first.
Okay.
We're emotional. Our body's prepping to release the egg. Our body's releasing the egg. Our body's prepping to make another egg. And then we have that 1 week, and then just imagine that 1 week we get like unprovoked. It's too much.
Yikes.
I know, it's a lot. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Like, that's why you call us demons. Cause or our mood swings. It's not our fault. It's not.
Wow.
It's not.
Wow. Yeah. So I know there are demons out here for sure, but a woman that loves you will hold you down. And that is something that I'm surprised by, and I find really remarkable, to be honest.
Marimbas Podcast.
Yeah, bro.
Let's appreciate and truly, truly thank and admire the females in Sayo's life. They have really brought him up very well. Thank you guys. You are giving us a very good name. The most.
Why do I have more faith in females than you do?
Females.
Okay. It's funny, huh? Yeah, no, you know yourself.
I know the people from our pods that we came out of.
Oh, man.
I know us.
Jeez. Alta! What else, man?
You know, I've seen a lot of hullabalooism in these streets. In as much as I'm a God-fearing somebody, I also know how to appreciate the woman and the features God has given her. So basically, I want to know if they have done something very petty to their significant other. In fact, let me ask Nyakallo first. What is the pettiest thing, Nyakallo? Are you watching? What is the pettiest thing you've done to a guy? Pettiest thing. I know you have it in you. I can see it in your eyes. I know you have it in you. You.
Talking about females, talking about demons.
Alta's putting heat. Do you know heat?
Yeah.
Okay, the pettiest thing I've done to a guy. I'm not a petty person, guys.
Well, you said you were once manipulative.
I was manipulative, not petty. I know, man. There's a fine line there.
Your powers.
Chris is looking at me like, Nyakie, you're wild. Please tell me so I can tell them. Chris, I beg
Chris,
you.
do you want to come on?
Chris!
Do you want to be out
Oh, Chris! Should we bring him on his chair? Chris, come on! The thing is, Chris, you know, so I don't know. I wouldn't know. Chris, say it.
Wait, you wouldn't know if you've done something petty to a guy?
Yeah, he would know.
Really?
I of course, I wouldn't think it was petty.
What's the objective?
I don't even know how to be objective. I was
You
rubbish.
think they deserved it?
No one deserves to be, manipulated. Or
Wait, you said you were rubbish.
Okay, petty.
Like, have you really done the most to it? Like, have you damaged any guy?
Damaged?
Or like us?
No, not intentionally.
Okay, unintentionally then.
Yeah, no, a lot. I was young and I was stupid and I was thinking about myself. And when you tend to be so self-absorbed, I don't think self-absorbed, you tend to not do things, you tend to do things that will benefit you in your own view.
Sure.
And your actions may not be premeditated.
Yeah.
And because they're not premeditated, you end up doing absolutely junk to people.
Yeah.
Not necessarily with the intention of hurting them. But when you do hurt them, or if you do hurt them, it's none of your business because
Yeah.
you're
just
for self
focusing on yourself.
and
yeah.
for the streets. So yeah,
Okay.
I
So you can't
assume I've
pinpoint-
done a lot of petty stuff. I don't know.
No.
So it is Nyakallo that said that one. First of all, I don't know what kind of person she is. In fact, the way I'm looking at her, she looks like a vagabond.
Yeah, no. It's interesting. Yeah, no, I've never really done anything.
Oh wait,
petty
I
to
caught a
females,
guy
yeah.
cheating on me.
Ooh.
And so, so I walked into his house. The chick was there. I went into his room. He followed me. I took all my stuff, and then I went into her bag and I took her money because she owes me for the time she spent with the man. And I left. What?
Even the laugh after was like, hey.
Like a witch.
Like a witch.
I heard it too. I was like,
Where did that come from?
they're calling me home.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was some action.
But that was petty to another female, not necessarily him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. She deserves it.
No, she didn't. I don't know if she did or didn't, but she didn't because I assume she didn't know.
But how likely is it that she wouldn't have known about you?
I don't know.
We shall never know.
We shall never know.
Mm.
I entered there like, hey, are you his girlfriend? And she's there like, shy with me, the girlfriend. Like, it's fine, honey. I just came to pick up some stuff.
Yeah, some of your belongings.
Took my
Fair
stuff
enough.
and went.
We're getting it good. Alta, you got anything else for us, man?
Wait, have you done anything
Jeez.
petty? You look like a petty guy.
I'm just always trying to throw it back to Alta. I look like a petty guy. Jeez, where did that come from? Have I done anything petty? Well, I did admit, I can be petty, but not to a damaging extent.
What?
I
No.
can't think of anything
Mm-hmm.
petty.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I really can't think of anything to be fair. I mean, I might have talked to a girl's friend or something. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Let's move on.
Thank you very much, whoever organizes whatever we're doing here. My final question is a very pertinent one. Basically, I want to know if they would rather watch the night they were conceived, if they would rather watch their parents engage in the sexual act on the night that they were conceived, or would they rather have their parents watch every sexual encounter they've been involved in? Thank you.
Please just sleep. Just sleep.
It's not difficult for me at all.
You would rather watch them?
No, they must watch me. Listen, why must I be for my whole life? Why must I? You can't ever unsee it. So they must watch me.
Really? Why don't you throwing it
Now
back?
that I know that they're watching, I'll make them proud.
Oh,
I'm joking. Wow, guys.
I would pick.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'd rather watch them.
But when I do, I'll make them proud.
No, I'd rather watch my folks.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
Just one time, yeah. I know, I don't want them to see me like that, no. Like, where did this one get this one? We never taught him these things.
No, like ooh.
No.
No. I was conceived from a test tube.
No, then you'd...
I don't.
No, it would give
They
you...
didn't do anything.
It would also give you something to be proud of. Proud about. Yeah, go on then. Come on.
No. I'm telling you, my parents never touched each other.
Okay.
Never.
Immaculate conception.
All of my siblings were test tube.
Incredible. Wonderful. Jeez. All right, man. So, here we are.
I'm gonna cry.
And now, the end is near.
Oh no. Okay. Thanks.
No?
No.
Well. Here we are, guys. We've come to the end of another episode and another season.
Yeah.
With my dear Nyakallo. I feel like this was a bonding experience for the both of us. And in however many years I look back on these conversations we've had, I'll always feel grateful for having them and happy about it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. That was it. Yeah. So, yeah, that was my end sort of gesture to. You're saying like I should continue. I didn't have anything else to say.
Sure.
So appreciate it. At this time, do you have any last words?
To you, stay sensitive.
Not your fault.
Manage it.
Manage it.
But yeah, no, guys, this was amazing. Hopefully you guys will follow me now to my YouTube channel. I'm joking.
Listen,
I'm joking.
You know I'm gonna allow that one. Are you doing that? Are you doing it?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Not?
Wow. I don't think I have the, yes, you say like, you see, I protect myself. I don't think I have the self-esteem for that. The only reason I agreed to do this is because it was with you. Like I was saying before, I always thought, I really want to get into, and have a little YouTube worldwide. Yeah. But I was never going to do it alone. I don't have the heart for that. Like, if I don't get one like, I'll be like, yeah, I put out my heart.
Oh, man.
And no one loves me.
Oh, man.
So I don't think I'd be able to do that at all.
Yeah. Yeah, for this time around, I mean, like the whole time we start, like the whole podcast thing, like the likes and the views, I peeped them and I watched them, but it was never something that would sort of like
feel you to,
the objectives were much stronger than that, like personal development, openness and communication skills. Those were what my focus was on. So, yeah. I'll hold my breath a little bit. I won't kill myself, but I'll hold my breath for that, YouTube channel.
No, there's no YouTube channel.
We'll see.
Said there's no. I just said there's no. Why is he?
Yeah.
I won't do one alone. I won't.
Okay.
But yeah, this was amazing.
Cool.
I got to see another side of you.
Yes.
So that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not as Christian as you say you are.
Yeah.
No, guys, I play. He's staunch.
You know me, guys. I'm a good guy.
So yeah.
But yeah, you had a fun time, right?
I had a fun time. This was awesome.
Yeah, I did too. All right, guys. You know what? On that note, take care of yourselves. Rhythmic, collaborative, and raw, baby.
Just how you like it.
That's right. Gee, wonderful. Awesome.
How long was that?
Yes.
It was fine, I didn't have too much fun, but it's just demoralizing that the only person with talent, she's now put behind. They didn't even acknowledge. They could bring that other sexy man on, they can't bring me. It means they had capacity for 3 chairs and they didn't even. It was fine. The best episode was when there were 2 men. It would be better. Tips for next time, for the next season, I guess. Just put more men. Hella just. And then I can guest star. I have an outfit. No, wait. I'm not ready for a foursome. No, they can put 2 men. and we should be paid. Okay, I'm done!
Imagine.
Rips off a wig. Oh!
Hey! Am I the one who's laughing? Are you laughing? If I'm laughing, should you be laughing? Who said you can laugh? I'm the only one who can laugh here. I'm the only one.